too crowded. No, it's much too crowded. So crowded. It's much too crowded. Oh yeah. So crowded. Oh. There's too many ahead of me. They're all trying to get in front of me. I thought that I could find a clear road ahead, but I found stoplights instead. But I was wrong.
Hello, I'm Keith.
And I'm Midge.
Welcome to Boomer Bucket List.
On our show, we're going to be talking about some places that we have been to in our travels, and as boomers, we want to share those experiences with other boomers because we've had just a really good time doing this.
And on our first excursion is into Georgia, our great Georgia Getaway.
Yes, we stopped. Our first stop was in Covington, Georgia.
It's right outside Atlanta.
I had never heard of Covington before.
Well, you may not have heard of it either, but you probably have seen it because it is the location, it has been the location of several movies and TV shows.
Dukes of Hazzard, for one.
And In the Heat of the Night, going way back.
And of course, we were not familiar with it, but the
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries.
After med school, I came home to Mystic Falls. It felt right. It's where I wanted to grow old, and I did. And that's my life. Weird, messy, complicated, sad, wonderful, amazing, and above all, epic.
Most recently, I've been watching a lot of Netflix, and I just finished watching the series Sweet Magnolias, and that was filmed there as well.
We have been talking about going into business together. Remember the Sweet Magnolias?
We three are going to turn that big old house into a glorious spa.
But the Vampire Diaries, which I had to get a sweet young lady to introduce me to that show. I happened to walk into a small museum that was nothing but the Vampire Diaries, the cast. They had the costumes that they wore, the jewelry that they wore. They even had certain perfumes and colognes that the characters wore. Every detail you can imagine.
I guess in the show, it's supposed to take place in a place called Mystic. And so the place that we ate was Mystic Cafe, and the museum is on the bottom in the basement area of that.
And
restaurant.
It was very popular. There were a lot of young people in there shopping, and I kept hearing the sales girls say that they were out of that particular item. I mean, it's just amazing. It's really a big deal for a younger generation.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it.
No, we never heard of it.
But anyway, the place we ate with Mystic Cafe was very nice. Right on the square, they have a second-story terrace that you can eat out on the outside, and it was beautiful weather. We're right next to, I guess, the town clock tower that chimes on the hour. And it was a very, very nice downtown little square. A lot of opportunity to walk around, and the house that. That the show that you like,
Sweet Magnolias.
Sweet Magnolias, it's right off the square, so you can go just walk down there and take a look at it.
Yeah, it was nice, and there are things that we enjoy doing together. One of those things is, of course, eating out. That's always a treat, and being able to walk. We try to find places where we can just get out and get exercise at the same time. We do really enjoy that. You'll see that on some future episodes, some of the things that we got to do.
Speaking of future episodes, the next place that we stop on our journey is Savannah. So stay tuned for our next episode.
Promise it gets better.
Caught in the rush hour, fella started to shower you with love and affection. Won't you look in my direction? On expressway to your heart.
All right, quit laughing. You gotta stop laughing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay.
I've been sitting there. All right, go. I don't know why I was, okay, go.
You can't do this.